Didn't you just do a video? Yeah, I just did a video. It's time for another one because I had someone ask me, hey, can you use masterverse Ramman head on Origins? My first thought was, well, of course, because their peg size is the same. We've already measured this. We've gone through it. Of course, it should work. But then I realized that Ramman has some interesting things going on with him. So maybe not so much. So let's go ahead and talk about this. And then we will move on. Let me do a quick volume check. Through it, of course, should work with that. That sounds good. All right. Hey, Christian, thanks for joining me. So let's go ahead and get these heads soaking. Let's first pull it off. Hey, came right off. Cool. Let's see if his head comes right off too. Oh, it does. Hooray. I guess maybe no hot water at all required. And yes, it does not fit on there. You can set it on there like this, which looks kind of okay, a little bean headish, but it doesn't actually engage. No engagement, no engagement. So there you go. It doesn't really fit on there. There's no engagement. You'd have to probably take some O-rings and stack it up in there, a whole bunch of blue putty. And it obviously does not come down into this part of the chest here. Let's go ahead and try his head on him, since we've already gone this far. And that just looks ridiculous. So no and no, I would not do the head swap. Just for kicks, let's try some of the other heads. Again, no engagement. And again, no engagement, but interesting. Now, somebody in the last video I did mention this. Somebody asked me about the key on the back of his head. This key on the back of his head is the same key that comes with Scare Glow in his little thing attached to his wrist. Let me go ahead and pull that out and show you guys, for those that are interested in the key and what it's from and what it all means and entails. We'll just stick it on Ramman's axe there so you guys can see it. There you go. While I pull out Scare Glow. Scare Glow. And some of the other masters of the universe. Wow. A lot of people came back already. Okay. Here is my classics. Oops. Classic Scare Glow. Here is his. Oops. Oh no, I just dropped it into the. Okay, it's going to be a minute while I'd have to dig through this thing and find it. You're probably wondering, what is he talking about? Let me show you. This is my box of figures. If you can see it or not. And I just dropped the key somewhere down in here. So now I have to go fish for it. So you guys can look at my cool Scare Glow while I fish for the key that I just dropped into the vat of figures. I used to have a table here next to me, which made life a little easier, but I don't have that anymore because my room is a disaster. Okay, I found this piece. See if the key's still inside of it. That'd be cool. No, that'd be too easy. That would be too easy if the key was still in there. No, it is empty as empty can be. Got all these bird stands and all these birds in that pile. All these birds. It's the pocket of birds in that spot in my... Oh, I think I see the key. Almost there. I first got to pull out the flock. Look at this cool purple one too. Okay, another stand. I can't stand. Oh. Ha! There it is. There it is. Oh, I dropped it again. It's so small. Beastman was in the way of it. Beastman! Okay, I got the key. I got the key. And you can see, here is the key of Grayskull. And it has the 3 circles on one side and the key on the other. Now I just noticed it's slightly different. Where is that helmet? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. In that this key here has 2 slots on it. And this key here, well, maybe it's supposed to have 2. It's hard to tell. You can definitely see, though, the design is similar in the way they made it. So there you go. I think it's supposed to be the key of Grayskull on the back of his head for some reason. And I don't know the story behind that. Hey, Randy, thanks for joining us. This video is going to end in a few minutes. For those that just joined, I appreciate it. But this is the end. I just wanted to show the head swapping fun, which we already did. Now, just for kicks, while I got these out, if you guys want to get some cool bird stands for your classic birds, they are on my Shapeways store. You can buy them in different colors. Here's what the red looks like and the green one. And they work great for actually perching the birds up high instead of having them down so low. And to get to Shapeways, I think I have a link in the description. If not, just go to he-bro.com. And what's cool about them is they are the right height for your classics. See, I actually based them on the height of the original 80s ones. And I made it in such a way that it's thick at the top. You're probably going, is this a commercial I just tuned into? And it's smaller here for the female hands. So the male hands can hang on to it at the top, and the female hands can hang on to it at the bottom. And now you got a cool perch that is actually the right height for your classics, as opposed to these little dinky ones that they came with, which were ridiculous, because how can you have bird fights with a small little perch like that? Anyway, so I know I'm pimping my stuff, but I figured while I had them out of the box, I might as well show you guys. Oh, look at this. You know what bird this is? This is the bird from Beast Boy. And then this bird here is from the Wonder Twins. And they used the exact same mold. And this bird here is from Vixen. And so it's cool. They all use the same mold. So even though these are DC figures, I like to throw them in. I use this one for the Green Goddess. I use this one for Fisto. And I use this one for Evil Lyn. So it's pretty cool. I know Evil Lyn usually uses Screech, but I pretend like this is her when she turns into her spirit form to transfer somewhere else as opposed to becoming Screech. So, and being they had the green armor, it works cool with the green stand. Even though they never had the green armor in the actual toy, but they had it in the back of the box showing the green stand and green armor. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, you guys. Let's see. What is he designing? Guard to the drawbridge. This being Ram Man's head is also one way to gain access to the Castle Grayskull, which is funny because we saw in that comic book, the comic book that came with Ram Man, that he was controlled by Skeletor. He was bashing his head into the gate to get in over and over again, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because he's bashing his head on the outside trying to get in, and it opens this way. So, I mean, he's just reinforcing by smashing the wrong direction into the castle door instead of finding a way to bust it from the other side, which, of course, if he could, he'd already be inside. So, I don't know. I suppose they were trying to destroy it, not... Anyway, oh, check out my cool custom Beast Man that was also blocking the key. Oh, I know. This video is supposed to be about head swapping, and here I've gone so far off the left tangent. Let me stick his head back on, not that one. There we go. And for those that just joined, you know you cannot really swap the heads. They are not designed that way. Anyway, I have to get this key back inside of here before I lose it again. Where's the top to it? Oh, these little pieces. Little pieces everywhere. I even brought fresh hot water too. I just didn't need it. Oh, here it is. Check this out. This is actually a small little Castle Grayskull for those that haven't seen this before. The top of it. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. And if you lost your key, I do have one you can get printed on Shapeways that's just about the same size. Now I just dropped the tube. So again, if you guys want to check out my Shapeways, he-bro.com, or I might have a link in the description. And I'm going to put these guys back away before I drop that key again. All right, you guys. Good journey. Let's see your guys' questions. Hey, is your video? Do whatever you feel like doing. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what happens. Hey, Swamper, thanks for joining me. Moon Swan, thanks for being here. Oh yeah, in the commercial too. Sure. All right, you guys. Anyway, you guys, thanks for joining. And hey, those that just came that are new, make sure you subscribe and like, and you can be part of the same club. And you'll notice some people's are green, and that means they're also members too. All right, thanks to all the members. Thanks for all the subscribers. And good journey. Look at He-Man hanging onto that bird. Whoop. He-Man's giving him the bird. Whoop. Anyway. Good journey, you guys.